It's time for our community spotlight. And today, Stacy Sheeman is joining me from the United Way of Ashland County. Hello.
Hello, I'm glad to be here with you again.
So it's March. We are starting into this, finishing a quarter, I guess, and starting a new quarter. How does that affect you guys? How did your campaign, did you finish with your campaign or are you still working on it?
Did finish with our campaign. And I love that. We finished early this year in December. And I don't know if you remember or not, but we had a challenge in front of us with a very generous community donor who said, if you can get to $750,000 out of your $850,000 goal, then I will finish out the campaign for you with $100,000 gift.
Wow.
Amazing. So right around like December, I don't know, 23rd or so was before Christmas, which was nice. We were able to get to that goal. So it feels great to be done a little bit earlier than we normally are. And to know that for me, it's not about like completing the campaign because we've met the goal. It's about making sure that the agencies are getting everything that we said we were going to give them, because they're the ones that are doing all of the hard work in the community. And it really stresses me out if I think that they're not going to get that full allocation. So I'm really pleased about that. So,
and of course, always still taking donations, right?
Always still taking donations. Yes. I mean, that's something that we never stop doing. So yeah, we've exceeded the goal. I think we're at like $911,000 right now.
Fantastic.
Which is wonderful. And the campaign is officially closed now. I mean, we obviously will take donations that are coming in, but for events that we're having, we'll push forward that revenue into next year's campaign. So that will make sense for that campaign.
Yeah. So what else have you got going on over there?
So we've got Night at the Races coming up. It's our second Night at the Races that we've done. Last year we had to cancel because of COVID. I mean, everything COVID.
Yeah. Right.
So it's a really fun event. We have it at the Eagles. It's on March 25th. It's a very casual event. And have you been to one before?
I have not. Does it have to do with the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, they play old footage. And then there's like betting stalls where you can put down how much money you want on whatever race. And the races are from, I don't know. I mean, back in the day, like 1982. So
wait, so you have to know the outcome of the races.
So you are like betting on something you don't know, but it's like vintage footage, which is very fun. So it's just, I mean, it's out at the Eagles. They put on a nice spread for everyone. Some dessert and some drinks, and then people get to bet on horses, and the horses are named funny things because the community sponsors horses and races.
Oh, fun.
So there's some really things that are a little funny that happened during it. And, and it's just a good way to get the community involved for something that's just fun and gets everybody kind of together. So
okay,
it's a great time to kind of wrap up the campaign. And so we'll be doing this event going forward. So that's happening right now. People can still sign up if they want to.
So I like the idea of taking the old footage and then changing the names. And now that makes more sense to me. Oh, that is cool. So you don't know what race you're betting on.
Yeah, you can't really figure it out because there's so many different races and they mix them all up. So you have no idea. And you're changing the name of the horses and the races. So people really can't Google it to figure out. So it's fun. And then we have a raffle, and it's just, we've got fancy events, we have community events, we have some that are a little bit more casual, and this is a little bit more casual and fun.
And how do people sign up for that?
You can go right to the website, and there's an event page right there where people can sign up.
All right. What else as far as events coming up?
So we've got Fun Fridays that are launching again this year. So we are partnering with the community again to do that back to school event that we did last year that we talked about for the first time, where the community came together. So our Fun Fridays are really focused on literacy awareness, making sure that kids are getting the things that they need to get supplies for school. And so we'll have 3 events. The first one's June 10th. The Akron Zoo is coming. We'll have food like we normally do for the community. The second one's Friday, July 8th, and that's a sing-along. It's folk music by Joni Callum.
Okay.
And then the last one is Friday, August 5th, and that's Rick Smith Jr. And he's apparently nationally known magician and illusionist. And so we're looking forward to having him too. This year, we're changing the location though. We've always traditionally been at Corner Park in Ashland, but now we're going to be at Foundation Plaza. So there is a location change to that. And we're partnering with the Ashland Public Library so that they can launch their summer reading program like they did last year. And they had more participation than they've ever had. So it's a really great partnership for the two of us. And then the funds that are like collected from that will go to the back to school event to make sure that backpacks are filled with all the supplies for the kids. So
Nice.
I'm excited about that. It's good.
That's very good. All right. Remind me how people can get assistance in your area.
So for us, we fund 15 partner agencies across the community. They can go to our website and look to see if they need rental assistance, utility. We have 2 different agencies that provide food, counseling services. I mean, really, we run the gamut, and we really try to make sure that we have services in place for birth through our seniors in the community. So they can go to our website. The other thing they can do, if they're in Ashland, they can call 211. That will connect them with the local 211, and they can ask very specific questions and get phone numbers related to their needs. So, or they can call the office here. We're always happy to help get people connected or direct them.
And the 211 is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So that's the best part about that, because sometimes things happen in the middle of the night, right?
In the middle of the night. Yep, absolutely.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen at the most inconvenient time.
Always. It's never when you're like, oh yeah, I was almost prepared for this.
Tell me your website one more time.
It's uwashlandoh.org.
Ah, very easy. uwashland.org. OH.org.
Yep. The OH is always the one that throws it off a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for giving us an update on what's going on.
Thanks for having me. I always enjoy talking to you and getting the word out, so we appreciate it.